Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Are you pumped up? Are you pumped up? Come on in. I'm keeping her quick. I'm not going to wait and say, is anybody here? Is anybody here? Don't do that. Just go on with the show when you do a live, and let's get her done. I just heard from, I don't know, this awesome trainer, Mary Beth Bochelle, on, I don't know, the Branding YOUniversity training last Sunday. We're going to have another version of that this Sunday. It ain't about that today. Today, I just want I didn't even finish my thought. Good job, Lalonde. Good job, Lalonde. She said that 80% of people watch the live on the replay anyways. So, with that being said, I'm just going to go on with the show. I would like to do something a little different today. I'm going to thank 4 people, 4 virtual mentors of mine in the gun show industry. I mean, the fitness industry. The reason I want to say that is because I am the wealthy trainer. Because I've been a trainer for over 20 years, but I let myself go, guys. I let myself go. And sometimes I need motivation. And it often happens in people in my industry because they're always there. You guys are always in my face. The 4 of you are always in my face. And I'm going to round these fellas up. Don't you guys worry. I'm going to round them up because I am the wealthy trainer. And I'm all about creating wealth with online strategies and personal branding and improving health with wellness and fitness tips. That stuff is coming. It's just, I was making some training videos and some wellness videos, and I'm like, I wouldn't listen to somebody who looks like me. Trust me, there's something under here. There's something happening there. It's just, I'm not using excuses, because excuses, they don't fly with me. Come on in, guys. This is a little bit about fitness. This is more about props, because that's what I do. I've got sections on my blog. One is for wealth, one is for health. And I hit 2 markets. A lot of bloggers will disagree. However, I haven't had any wellness and fitness stuff because I got to get myself at par. I can't even look at myself. When you're in a certain shape at one point in your life and you let go, who can relate? Who can relate? Some people have never been in any good shape whatsoever. Now, there is an importance to being in shape because a lot of people tell me, why don't you just stick to your marketing? Forget about that fitness stuff. Forget about that health stuff. Guys, you have to be healthy, man. Man, woman, you have to. Are we good? I'm not going to preach on it, but I will say something that Richard Branson said. Richard Branson, I'm not going to say who he is. You should know who Richard Branson is. He said, he was asked in an interview, I believe it was Larry King. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong on where he said this, but he was asked, if you were taking everything away and you had to start over, what's the first thing you would do, Richard? He said, I would work out. I would get my physical health into gear. Because all that stuff's connected to your brain. And I'll tell you guys, whenever I have a killer workout like I just did, my day is phenomenal. It's all, I don't know, biological. We'll ask Joe Arco about that one. Which reminds me, I have to thank these 4 leaders because Lyndon Britt, my friend, you got me out of bed today. That doesn't sound very good, does it? Lyndon Britt's been waking up at 3:08 a.m. to do his workouts. He's on you're on a challenge, right, Lyndon? If you see this, you should see it, my friend. I tagged you. The 4 people I tagged are the 4 people who have been inspiring me lately. I'm going to try and get this right, Chid. He's known as Chid. Chidanand Yagamath. I think I got it. Correct me if I'm wrong, bro. We just call him Chid in the industry. The guy's always got the gun show going there, so every time I see him, I'm like, I got to get in shape, man. That dude's got workout videos. So, Chid, props. You motivate me, my friend, just by putting out your content. You should probably, I don't know if you have fitness stuff out there. I hope you do. I'll check it out. But if not, I'm going to round all 4 y'all. I'm gonna use my Lalonde charm and get you guys on a fitness webinar for once, a wellness webinar, a health webinar. We're going to crank that stuff out. The market wants it. Every time I put something on Twitter about health and wellness, I get more posts than online marketing. So it's a good. So Chid, man, props to Chid, guys. You can reach out to him. He's tagged. The guy knows what he's doing, obviously. Joseph Walker, man, the guy is ripped. The guy's in shape. I don't know your whole story in detail, guys, and we can talk about that maybe on the webinar. Let's do this as a pitch. All four of you. Chid, Lyndon Britt, Joseph Walker, and my boy, Joe Arco. Joe Arco, my Canadian boy. Joe Arco is voted one of the top 10 personal trainers in Canada. Guys, as a matter of fact, you're probably top trainer now. I voted for you. Anyways, Joe's whole other level of training here. So, all that to say is that, guys, get your ass out of bed and move. That's all it is, guys. It's a thank you to these four guys. They're rocking it. Props, Lyndon, man. 3:08 in the morning. Isn't it funny? I watched your video this morning, bro. Isn't it funny how you... Oh, I got something I can segue to. How your body wakes up, right? At 3:08, you were saying? After a while, your body just knows it'll wake up right before that alarm clock. So it sucks at first. Trust me, I know. I just had a bag of Tostitos the other day. Not good. My body did not wake up. We're good? My body did not wake up before the alarm clock after a bag of Tostitos. But I'm getting into it. I'm committed now. I got to get in shape. Number one is for the mind, guys. For me. For the mind. It's for my mind to work better, to make more money and help more people. I need to be physically fit. I'm gonna use this comparison or this metaphor. It's my metaphor, so I don't know. It's a loosely based metaphor. But you know when you have I don't know if you ever have guests over. I don't. But if you were to have guests over, I'm thinking of my childhood when my mother used to bake a casserole. And the casserole is all, once everyone goes home and the guests are gone, the casserole is caked on with all that crap, whether it's melted cheese or cooked on stuff on the side of that dish, right? So what my mother used to do, this will be easier to do because I was going to do a hypothetical situation of me doing this, but I don't have guests over unless it's date night. I don't have guests over, so I'm going to use my mother's example because she used to soak that thing. Soak it in the soapy water all night long. And as a child, as a youth, back when I was a youth, it was disgusting. You wake up in the morning and you see all that melted cheese flaking off. It was the grossest thing ever to look at. But once it was over and she sparkled it up, cleaned it out. Sorry, guys. You know, in the world of an entrepreneur, so many things going on. I thought I shut my notifications off. I should be paying attention to you guys. So what I'm saying is, it was magnificent when it was clean. That's kind of how starting a new regime is, or waking up at a certain time, or even eating right. It sucks. You're like that casserole dish that's cleaning itself. It's the worst feeling when you start working out. It's actually, I don't know what hell feels like, but all y'all who are starting out a new workout regime and cleaning up your eating, it kind of is like what hell would probably feel like. You get acne, you detoxify, it's your bones hurt, your joints hurt, but it's like the casserole dish. Go through it for a certain period of time, you feel like $1,000,000, like that shiny, sparkling casserole dish. That's my little metaphor. Now, I don't want to jump into too many things here because I want to keep it short. And this is all about the thank yous to some of my mentors that I just randomly follow. I wanted to say that tomorrow, I've met a lot of pro bodybuilders, okay? I've had the pleasure, I've had the honor of meeting a lot of pro bodybuilders. So tomorrow for Throwback Thursday, or Wednesday, I'm going to throw up some awesome pictures of me and some pro bodybuilders. That's one thing I want to share. Get ready for that. It's going to be super cool. I'm going to go in my memory boxes. But here's another thing. Who knows who Dorian Yates is? Who knows who Dorian Yates is? Drop it down. Even if you're watching the replay, drop it down. I'll give you a hint. Dorian Yates, guys, Mr. Back, the guy with the back. That's what people used to call him, the guy with the back. Mr. Olympia, I'm not sure how many times, 5, 6. Lyndon Britt would know this for sure. With Dorian Yates, guess what he's doing now, man? He's doing attraction marketing, guys. Like, for real. He's providing free value. I couldn't believe it. On Twitter, too. I'm going to contact Dorian. I'll help him out with Twitter Lead Machine. But I couldn't believe it. I see Dorian, and then I see his sponsored ad, and I'm thinking, holy crap, he's getting it. He's becoming an online marketer. He's providing capture pages. One of my idols, Dorian Yates, is doing that. So, guys, if you're in the value game, make no mistake, you want to become good at this stuff because you will be so hireable. Hireable? Is that a word? You will be so hireable. Become a branding expert. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be your whole deal, but you want to, I almost knocked over my coffee. I'm so pumped up. You want to brand yourself no matter what. I don't care if you bake pies. I say it all the time. You want to provide free value, even if you don't know what it's for yet. First thing you want to do is sign up for Branding YOUniversity. Just do it. It's free to enroll as a student. Branding YOUniversity.com. Free courses coming out. They're going to be coming out like crazy there in the next couple of weeks, okay? Sign up there. There's already free courses there. You want to brand yourself. Even if you don't know how to monetize, don't worry, because you need to put out value first anyways. So just follow the free course stuff. Brand you. You're the person you have to brand. Dorian's branding himself as an online marketing leader. I thought that was super cool. It confirmed a lot of stuff to me. That if a bodybuilder is starting to provide free lead training, I'm like, all right, we're on to something here. It's a timing game though, guys. Start getting good at this stuff now. Because as you brand yourself, you're going to learn how to do it. That's the best way to learn. Do it. Learn from an expert and do it. I'm just saying, learn from any expert, but learn how to brand yourself. Okay, guys? Super important. Then once you brand yourself, you won't even have to sell your services. People are going to see how well you're branded and that you're everywhere providing free value. And they're going to know you're making money because you're going to have webinars. I'll teach you how to do that. Where you go on one Sunday, it'll be like, cha-ching, 20 grand. So don't worry. Keep putting the value out. Focus on that more now. And if you have a job, keep your job. Keep your job. I'm sorry. I don't know if I've ever been, I don't know if I've ever said this before. Unless you have the grinding ethic, okay? I mean grinding, sales. Unless you have the ability or you're willing to sell cold, don't quit your job. Because I know a lot of people get pumped up, they get excited, they quit their jobs, and when I tell them they have to literally call cold. When I tell them that, they go, they get like 10 no's, which by the way, 10 no's is not even your initiation to the process. 10 no's, you're just barely cracking the ice here. You need at least hundreds of no's before you start even remotely before you get a little good at it. So keep your job and just work on value on whatever niche you're in. Branding You will teach that. And that's all I got. I'm gonna go forever if I don't shut it. And I got a business to run, I got a business to run. So a special thank you for your motivation, your inspiration. Even if you don't know you're doing it, if you're inspiring me, you're inspiring a lot of people. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep looking good. Keep going to the gym. Keep posting those little videos of workouts, or I say sprinkle them into your brand because it's super important. I don't let it take over unless that's what you do. But I think it's important for everyone. It doesn't matter what shape you're in. to talk about wellness, good eating, clean eating, and moving. Moving. People are like, Mark, what do I do to improve my arms? And no offense to people that are overweight, but don't worry about how to do target muscle exercises. Move. Just move. Get up and sweat. There you go. That's my tip. Start by sweating in the morning. Okay, guys. Special thanks to Chid, Lyndon, Joseph, and Joe. You guys rock. And I will be contacting you within the next maybe month. And we're all going to get together on a webinar. And we're going to make it a wellness webinar. Let's get that out there. Okay, guys? Thank you. I'm going to respond to your comments in a bit. So you guys have an awesome Wednesday. Kick butt. And look forward to my Throwback Thursdays. Yes, I do have pictures with Dorian Yates. I have pictures with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Me and Arnie. I'll put them up there. Okay, peace, guys. Rock it today.